I have a show that I'm filming in the summer, Comedy Camp. Ever tell you about that?
No.
It's happening. It's a show that I'm raising.
Is it where you take comedians camping?
I take comedians. You ever see the show Alone?
No.
All right. There's a show called Alone, and they take 10 people up into the woods, and they drop them off 3 miles, 5 miles, 7 miles apart from each other, and whoever lasts the longest wins.
Oh.
This show is I'm taking 5 comedians up into the woods, and for 5 days. But it's literally hiking up into the mountains, making a camp, and living for 5 days with 5 comedians.
That's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough.
And this is based on the thing you do with Ari and Joe List?
It's based on, it's kind of Bushcraft Party Boys.
And what do you guys do again? You go into like the woods?
I love that you talk about it. Like, yes. You go up into the woods.
I've never been invited. I'm an alien.
Dude, I would take you up. We'll do it this summer.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're filming it.
You know where we should do it?
Russell Peters is
Long
in
Island.
it. I mean, you can't do the woods in Long Island. There's no hills. There's no hills. It's a fucking flat place.
There's enough hills.
There's no mountains.
There's cliffs.
You can't bushcraft in a cliff, Tim.
Okay.
You can't.
So Russell Peters is doing this?
Russell Peters, Bill Burr,
Okay.
Jim Norton.
Okay, you got a group.
We got Beth Stellings. Hopefully, I think she's doing it. And we're literally...
You should get Whitney in there. Whitney will kill all of you.
Whitney would be great. She'd be fantastic. But I mean, no cell phones, no internet, no managers, no nothing. No
How do you shoot the show?
No crafts. Everybody, it's like the show Alone. Everybody has the cameras on them. And we have one camera person that's shooting.
Yeah. People are going to die.
Man, no.
Bobby. People are going to die.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about? People are going to die.
Well, nobody's going to die.
You're going to have blood on your hands.
We're not going to have.
You're going to have blood all over your hands.
Tim.
It's be dripping off your hands.
What are you talking about?
People are going to die.
How are they going to die?
They're not able to survive in these conditions.
Listen, it's not going to be, we're going to have supplies.
Okay, so now we get to the reality.
Well, hang on.
Let's get to the reality.
Listen, we're going to have supplies. Not like they're going to have to hunt for their food.
Okay, see, they show up and they have a tent and food.
They have to, well, first of all, they have to set up their camp. Okay. They have to set up. It's called primitive camping. So there's no campsite. It's not.
What about glamping where it's glamorous?
No.
Okay.
No. It's primitive camping. So we're hiking up into a certain place. We have a guide that's going to take us.
Will you have a Coleman tent?
You'll have a tarp.
Okay.
You'll have a tarp and
dispersed camping.
But you're going to have
term giving to camping in the United States on public land other than designated campsites. This type of camping is most common national forest. So this is the type of stuff.
We're going to basically hike up 4 hours into the woods, find a spot, make camp, and you'll have to do certain tasks, start a fire, get firewood, have a solo night out by yourself. You're going to have to, like Norton's going to have to go out into the woods. We're going to find a place, set up a camp, build a structure to protect himself, and sleep out by himself at night out in the woods.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because you have, have you ever been out in the woods?
I have.
Have you ever been out?
Woods are evil. It's true. They're pagan. I'm a Christian. I believe in the oceans and the mansions and the Rolls Royces because I'm a Christian. I'm a follower of Christ. The woods are pagan and satanic. I don't love the woods.
The woods are beautiful and quiet, and it's one of the only places you can go where you can go back in time to where it was a much simpler place, where you are not with your addictions. You're not with your compulsions. You're not with this excitement or huge highs or really lows. It's just good.
I do enjoy it. I will say it is a nice campfire and some stuff is fun.
There's nothing like being out with no phone.
Could I bring like a Bush's baked bean, like the grilling beans?
If you do the show, if you do it,
of course,
I'll allow you baked beans for one night. But
okay,
so
because you're saying that they're not going to have to hunt for their food.
Well, we're going to look into that because Well, if we could we could set snares for certain things.
Or fish?
Fishing is going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Russell Peters, by the way, has like 19 Bentleys. Does he know he'll be snaring the food? Or
You don't know Russell Peters' background.
is it in India and does it involve water that's not clean?
It involves tigers.
Yeah, I get it. He's
His
tough.
father used to hunt tigers,
That's nuts.
and he went with him as a boy. And actually,
Will you be camping where there are tigers?
no, there's
Okay.
there's going to be
Very
no
few.
tiger.
Okay.
There's going to be no tiger, but it's going to be wildlife, man.
This is fun. That's gangster.
That's him, man. That tiger, he shot as it was jumping up to kill him.
Well, I'm against the murder of the animals. Like,
Well, over there, you know,
I get it because they come into the village.
So yeah,
That's what the environmentalists don't realize. They come into the village
and they snatch kids.
and monkeys are thieves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, this is going to be, it's going to be to take Jim Norton out and take him out of the penthouse, the cabs, the car, the cell phones, all the stuff.
That all sounds great.
And to put him up in the woods for 5 days.
5 is a lot, Bobby.
Well, there's
5
one up and one down.
Okay,
So
so
it's-
3.
It's probably 4 days. Then I would say 6 days is coming down. So you're gonna have 4 days up in the woods.
Okay.
So we have to set up camp. You have to,
Doing upstate New York?
it's either gonna be in upstate New York or it's gonna be in Canada, in Toronto.
Oh.
So it's gonna be crazy, man. Because when the sun goes down, like I've gone up with people, like me and Ari and Joe have gone up. I've taken Paul Verzi up in the woods, just me and him. You hike up a couple hours, you make a spot, and then you're having a good time. And then the sun goes down and the whole world changes.
Now explain that because that sounds very gay and very cool.
Yeah, we just start
This-
sucking each other off because there's nobody around.
When
Nobody's
you
gonna know.
say the sun goes down and the whole world changes.
Yeah, no, we just get down.
That sounds like the gayest thing I've ever heard.
No, dude, it's
Now, when you say this, because it gets dark, is it?
when it gets dark out in the woods, you understand, like in the city, you can't see stars, right? Because the lights of the city. But when you go out in the woods, there's no lights of the city. So you can see galaxies fucking turning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Like,
I do know.
It's a different thing. But you can't see in front of your face. And then your eyes adjust. And all of a sudden you're in complete darkness. The only thing you have is the fire. And there's nobody around for 2 hours. And when you hear something, it's something.
Right,
It's not nothing.
right,
It's something.
right.
And you have to deal with that.
You're describing the Bronx.
It's very similar.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
very similar. When the sun goes down, you have the same fears.
Yeah. What do you see happen to people? You've done this before. What happens on that second or third day when there is no shrimp scampi or quesadilla? What happens to these guys? What do they become?
You
They become like
you become
a truer version of yourself.
no, you actually get to be yourself.
Interesting.
You actually become yourself
Interesting.
because you're actually looking at things and appreciating them. And when you get back to your house and the AC's on and your pillows are on the bed and you open a
Yeah.
fridge and you
Have you ever thought of doing it? Would you take comics to the Bronx and you put them and the night falls
Yeah.
and they have to set up a camp? It's the same show, but it's just easier to shoot because it's in them.
it's too dangerous. That's
Yeah.
too,
No,
that's
you're
too
not kidding.
dangerous.
It's I understand what you mean, and I feel like what, but I do love the beach and the ocean, and that to me is very to walk on the beach.
Dude,
Bobby?
what are you gonna do on the beach? What's gonna
I'm telling you,
what's gonna attack you? A middle-aged fucking gay guy trying to suck you off? No.
that's more dangerous to many people you know than a lion. First of all, tigers are much easier to deal with than Jews. So if you were on a beach
Easy, Kanye.
in the
Easy.
if you were on a beach in the no,
You're gonna lose your Puma ads.
my whole point is that like nature isn't just the woods. It's not just the woods. The ocean's tough. I've been in riptides. I've almost died in riptides. Have you ever been in a riptide?
I've been in a fucking you swim diagonal.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that at the time. But the point is,
everybody knows that.
Yeah, well, I didn't know it, but you're right.
And they have lifeguards that fucking everywhere.
Not where I am.
I did. Listen,
Town of Southampton is a commonwealth.
the ocean is is I don't like it. It's not fun.
It's more powerful than the woods. You know it is. You know the ocean's more powerful than the woods. The feminine is more powerful than the masculine, and you know it. The ocean's big pussy.
Okay, fine. I will give you that.
Okay.
The ocean is more powerful than the woods, but the
That's
woods.
all I wanted.
The woods are better.
No.
The woods are better.
No.
100%.
No.
Dude, the ocean is the same shit every day.
Because it's dope.
Dude, we have seasons in the forest.
I do like the idea of that. Are you thinking about, is this a fall thing?
It's going to be in the spring because we got to go after mud season.
Right.
Because after the winter, the mountains, the snow melts and the woods become very muddy. And then there's fly season, it's bug season when the bugs all hatch.
That's the summer.
And that's the beginning of the summer. There's a certain time when the black flies is that you don't want to be in the woods at that time. It's a nightmare during the day. So we want to go either in the spring or the late summer. Now September's a good time to go because there's no bugs. It's cold at night. And, we don't want it to be too hot. We don't want it to be too fucked up because I don't want to break these guys. I don't want them to,
Well, that's what I thought you were going to do.
Well, let me tell you something, dude. The winner of it, you win by, doing certain tasks well, so you get like,
what would a task be? Like sucking someone off? Can that be a task?
Well, it's going to be interesting. No, that's you're going to get Girl Scout patches.
Okay.
Like a sash. You're going to have a sash.
Yeah.
And whoever completes the most tasks, we're going to give money to charity. I'm paying for all this.
This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, the money's going to charity so that as people win
What kind
things,
of charity? You take the homeless people into the woods?
No, whatever they want. Like it'll be the person's charity.
Oh, nice.
So they'll pick the charity. But yeah, like starting a fire.
Yeah, see, this is going to be very interesting. And I think someone will die. But that's okay.
No one's going to die.
Oh, someone will die.
No one's going to die. Why is somebody going to die?
Because it seems like a lot of things that could kill someone.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that kill somebody, but
I think you should lean into someone dying. You want the show to be a show? It should be where one person kind of gets sacrificed.
Somebody should die. Who do you think would die out of that mix?
Who's the mix again?
Bill?
Not Russell Peters.
Beth or Norton or me.
It'd be funnier if it was you, only because it would be like it's someone else's show then. And then that person might die.
Would you take it over if I die?
No. Well, it would depend. I would feel, I don't know.
You could do it on the beach. You could do like a campfire on the beach at night and like
here's my
Karate
version.
Kid.
Here's my version of the show.
Yeah.
Here's my version.
All right, let me hear
Take 5 comedians. We all go to the shore.
Yeah, sure.
The ocean.
Yeah.
We swim out with the great whites.
Yeah.
Fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Come back in.
Yeah.
We get fucking fish sandwiches. We get fucking Mr. Softy.
Yeah, we let
Carvel. We fucking relax.
We do
a bonfire on the beach.
Do a bonfire on the beach.
Yeah.
Maybe play a little football.
Yeah.
Night football.
Yeah, have a little fun. We don't need to go into the woods like nuts. What kind of Capitol riot show is this?
Will you come with me this summer?
I will do it. No, I got jealous when you went with Ari and Joe. I would love to go and experience this.
Can you hike?
Of course I can.
All right, relax. I'm just asking.
Hike. I can hike.
All right, so this summer, you'll be in New York. Me and you will go on an overnight.
You know where we could go? Go to the Mohawk Mountain House.
What's that?
You ever be there? It's a big wilderness lodge.
No, we're not.
5-star chefs.
Why? Oh, no.
They give you picnic baskets. You can go out and eat.